Hey guys, Jess with Drifter Journey here. Thanks for joining us. Today I'm going to go over a bunch of stuff that we now have in our van that we didn't think we would need or didn't have any idea that we would need when we first started out. So it's just a bunch of random stuff that we've kind of picked up along the way and thought we'd share it with you. We've got other videos that are top 10 van life accessories and other product reviews, but this is just kind of stuff that you'll probably need along the way that you may not be aware of. So to start, our first highly recommended item is damp rid. So this is essentially activated charcoal that absorbs moisture, and you can see how much liquid is in this already. So this one's actually about done for and we need to get another one. This one we've probably had for 4 months now, and it really does work, as you can see. So just helps get moisture out of the air in the van and into some kind of receptacle that you can throw away. Other people use electric dehumidifiers, and that's an option as well. This is just nice, compact, it kind of sits stationary, doesn't require power, so we really like having that. Some kind of silicone that can be applied and dries when wet, or some kind of Flex Seal product. So you may end up in a situation where you have a leaky ceiling and you don't know it's leaking until it's raining, but guess what? You can't fix it when it's raining because it's wet outside unless you have a product like this. So this is a DAP, flexible all-purpose waterproof sealant. Will work underwater, and I think Flex Seal does as well. So that's something that we always have on hand just in case we have had to use it. Another thing that we use all the time is like pencil bags or toiletry bags. This is a pencil bag. It was like $1 at Walmart, or I don't know. But it's nice because it's clear so you can see what's in there. We have 2 or 3 of these that hold hand tools. So this one's like our screwdriver, Allen wrench type hand tool bags. We've got another one with a bunch of other stuff in it, and they just fit right under the front seat. Helps keep things organized, and then also helps that you can see into them. Super, super convenient. Another thing that comes in handy is like toiletry bags. So if you've got a toiletry bag with, you know, all your little knick-knacky things, you can use them for other stuff too, just to help keep things organized and all in one place. These are mouse traps. Yay! So as much as we all hate to think about mice in our van, it does happen, unfortunately. It took 2.5 years for us to get mice, but we eventually did get them. So now we keep mouse traps in the van. A lot of people don't reuse them, but we like to reuse them because that seems really wasteful when they're intended to be reused. The trick with mouse traps we found is if you get this kind, it does kill them, unfortunately, but they are very successful. And the trick with these is use peanut butter and a raisin. I guess they can't resist the raisin. I can't remember who told us that along the way, but it's true. They sometimes will deny the peanut butter, but if you jam a little raisin into that peanut butter, gets them every time. Kind of in the same path as ants is, or as mice is ants. So we have these liquid ant baits. You can also get the powdered kind, or you can just keep some borax, which is a little bit more of an all-natural solution in your van. But we have not had ants a ton. We've gotten them once, and it's just not worth it. They're not, I mean, they can infest your van super fast and be everywhere all of a sudden. So good to have these on hand, because if you're far away from a town or something and it happens and you don't have any way to get rid of them, then it's gonna be a super big problem really fast. So we recommend some kind of ant bait. The other thing is a sewing kit. So I am always like mending things. I patch up Greg's shorts, our curtains, you know, whatever. So I keep a tiny little sewing kit, which is pretty basic. There's not a lot going on in there. A whole set of different needles, a couple rolls of thread. You're gonna want probably something that's a little bit more of a heavy duty thread, like a nylon, rather than your basic standard cotton thread. I also keep some Velcro, so if we want to just use it for whatever, I forget why I bought this in the first place, but Velcro. And then we have some extra duck canvas fabric. So I use this stuff to make our seat cushions and our window covers, and we just carry the extra around with us just in case we need to use it to patch anything up. We also have extra magnets, so I have used these in the past to hold up bug nets, to hold up, you know, whatever. So it's really nice to have these really strong rare earth magnets with us, and that's handy. You can just buy a pack of like 8 or 10. They're relatively inexpensive and they don't take up a lot of room either, so nice to have. But I will say, if you don't have anything in your van that this will stick to, like if you framed out all of the metal and you have wood cabinets and wood walls everywhere and there's nothing these will stick to, then they're probably not going to do you any good. Our van thankfully is mostly metal still. We just have felt covered metal, and then all of our cabinetry is steel, so that works out for us. The last category is going to be duct tape, bungees, straps, zip ties. Pretty much anything to hold something together or fix something, it comes in handy. We have probably about 4 different sizes of zip ties that we carry with us. They don't take up a lot of space. They're super cheap. We use them all the time for anything. We've got probably about 5 different kinds of straps in the van. This tends to be the best kind that we found, the ones that have these. This is an NRS strap, which NRS is a rafting company, so they make really great stuff. But these metal latches that kind of have the self-tightening to them, so that's really handy. We have probably several different kinds of those. These orange ones are the same style, just a different brand, and they're a little bit longer. So we have straps that are in length anywhere from like 4 feet all the way to 12 feet, and we use them all the time. And then of course duct tape, which, I mean, why wouldn't you carry a roll of duct tape? It's like the best thing on the planet. So I'm sure a lot of other travelers have a big long list of other things that has come in handy for them, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but that's pretty much all that I have right now. Let us know if you have questions, comments. Thanks for watching. Please like, follow. We appreciate your guys' support.